Retirement isn't about sitting in a rocking chair waiting for the mailman. It's about finding a place where your money actually lasts. Your healthcare is solid and your lifestyle feels like an upgrade, not a downgrade. The truth, not every so-called retirement haven is worth the hype. And some will drain your savings faster than you can say fixed income. But there are cities across America where the cost of living is shockingly low. The communities are welcoming, and the perks are endless. So, buckle up. Here is the 10 cheapest towns to retire in the U.S. Number 10. Augusta, Georgia. Augusta might ring a bell because of the Masters golf tournament, but for retirees, it's not just about watching Tiger Woods on TV. It's about stretching your retirement dollars without feeling like you're cutting corners. The median home price here floats around $170,000, which is almost half the national average. That means, instead of burning through your 401k on a mortgage, you can save for weekend trips, maybe even that beach house getaway. Property taxes are also refreshingly low compared to most states, so you're not handing over your Social Security check to the tax man. Healthcare. Augusta is a medical hub home to the sprawling Medical College of Georgia and Augusta University Health. For retirees, that means specialists are nearby, and you won't need to drive 3 states over for an MRI. The city also has over 60 parks and a scenic river walk along the Savannah River, perfect for your daily strolls or simply people watching with a coffee in hand. Plus, the cost of living here is about 12% lower than the U.S. average, which makes eating out, entertainment, and utilities a whole lot easier on the budget. Of course, let's keep it real. Summers in Augusta can feel like you're being slow roasted in a southern oven with highs in the 90s and humidity thick enough to swim in. And while it's a charming small city, you won't find the nightlife of Atlanta or the art scene of New York. But hey, if you're retiring, do you really need to be club hopping until 2 a.m.? So, Augusta balances affordability, healthcare, and lifestyle beautifully. If you don't mind trading a little humidity for a lower cost of living and excellent medical access, this southern gem might just make your retirement years a whole lot sweeter. Number 9. Titusville, Florida. Titusville is one of those retirement cities that sneaks up on you. You probably hear Florida retirement and instantly think Miami, Tampa, or maybe Sarasota, but Titusville, tucked away on the Space Coast, gives you the same sunshine perks without the please empty your savings for this condo price tag. Median home values hover around $250,000, which sounds almost like a clearance sale compared to South Florida's million-dollar listings. And yes, you'll get the Florida lifestyle, palm trees, beaches, fishing spots, without the endless traffic jams that make you question your life choices. Healthcare access is solid with Parrish Medical Center right in town and Orlando's larger medical network just about 40 minutes away. Retirees love that you're close enough to world-class healthcare, but far enough that you don't have to fight through Disney traffic to get there. The city also has over 30 parks, miles of trails, and direct access to the Indian River Lagoon, which, fun fact, is one of the most biologically diverse estuaries in North America. Bird watching, kayaking, watching dolphins while sipping your morning coffee, everything is here. Now here's the cool part. Literally, you can sit on your porch and watch NASA launches from Cape Canaveral. I mean, how many retirees can say their backyard entertainment is a rocket blasting into space? You don't even need cable for that kind of show. Of course, Titusville has its downsides. Hurricanes are a fact of life. And yes, Florida's home insurance market might make you feel like you're paying more to insure your roof than the roof is actually worth. Summers also get sticky, with humidity making 90 degrees feel like 190. And being a smaller city, the dining and shopping options aren't exactly gourmet, unless you think Waffle House counts as fine dining, which honestly, sometimes it does. Still, Titusville is a gem for retirees who want Florida sunshine, waterfront living, and a slower pace of life without draining their retirement savings. It's affordable, fun, and just quirky enough to keep things interesting. Number 8. Morgantown, West Virginia. Morgantown isn't usually the first place that pops up on a retirement map, but maybe that's the charm. It feels like your little secret. Nestled along the Monongah River, this college town offers retirees a balance of affordability and energy. The median home price sits around $230,000, which means you can snag a comfortable house without signing over your pension. And unlike some sleepy small towns, Morgantown buzzes thanks to West Virginia University. Think lectures, sports, cultural events, and yes, the occasional crowd of rowdy students reminding you that you're definitely retired, and they're definitely not. Health care here is exceptional for a town this size. WVU Medicine's Ruby Memorial Hospital is nationally ranked and offers specialized care without needing a 5-hour drive. For retirees, having a world-class hospital practically in your backyard is a serious win. Add in miles of trails, riverside parks, and crisp mountain air, and you've got an outdoorsy retirement paradise. Hiking, fishing, kayaking, it's all here without the high costs you'd pay in, say, Colorado. Daily life is also surprisingly affordable. Utilities, groceries, and transportation hover below the national average, giving you more wiggle room for, let's be honest, spoiling the grandkids or finally taking that trip to Italy. The community has a friendly small-town vibe where neighbors still wave, but there's enough going on that you won't get bored. Now, it's not perfect. Winters can be snowy and a little icy, which might not thrill everyone looking for eternal sunshine. The hilly terrain also makes driving fun in ways you might not enjoy when you're 75. And yes, traffic can get jammed on game days because apparently 60,000 people all driving toward the stadium at once isn't the best idea. Still, Morgantown offers affordable living, excellent healthcare, and a vibrant yet cozy lifestyle. It's a place where retirement feels relaxed, but never dull. Number 7. Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City often gets overshadowed by flashier metros, but retirees who know their stuff see it as a sweet spot. Housing is affordable with a median price around $240,000, and the cost of living is nearly 10% below the national average. That means your retirement budget stretches further. Whether it's for weekly barbecues or season tickets to the Chiefs, though, good luck scoring those. Healthcare access is strong with St. Luke's and KU Medical Center offering some of the best care in the Midwest. You'll also find plenty of senior-friendly neighborhoods from leafy suburbs like Overland Park to more urban loft living downtown. Casey's public transit isn't New York level, but the streetcar is free and handy for downtown trips. Yes, free, which feels almost illegal in today's world. And let's talk lifestyle. The city is famous for jazz fountains, over 200 of them, second only to Rome, and of course, barbecue that might just ruin you for any other ribs ever again. Retirees love the parks, lakes, and golf courses scattered across the metro, along with cultural gems like the Nelson Atkins Museum. It's big enough to keep you busy, but small enough not to feel overwhelming. Cons: sure, winters get icy, summers get muggy, and tornado warnings are a thing. Property taxes can also be higher depending on the county. And let's be honest, Kansas City traffic is better than LA or Dallas. But don't expect to zip across town in 10 minutes. Kansas City offers retirees affordability, top-notch healthcare, and a lifestyle rich with music, food, and culture. It's not flashy, but that's exactly what makes it such a smart retirement choice. Number 6. Green Bay, Wisconsin. Green Bay may be best known for cheese, beer, and the Packers, but retirees are discovering it's also a surprisingly comfortable and affordable place to settle down. The median home price hovers around $240,000, and property taxes, while not dirt cheap, are still manageable compared to coastal cities. Cost of living comes in at about 12% lower than the U.S. average, which means your Social Security and pension don't vanish the moment the bills arrive. Healthcare access is strong here, anchored by Bell and Health and Aurora Bayard Medical Center. For retirees, that peace of mind is huge. You don't want to be driving 3 hours in a snowstorm for a routine checkup. The city also shines with outdoor recreation with the Fox River, Bay Beach Wildlife Sanctuary, and dozens of parks. It's easy to stay active. Add in Green Bay's friendly, almost small-town vibe, and retirees often feel like they're living in a big neighborhood rather than a city. Now, the elephant, or should I say the frozen tundra in the room, is the weather. Winters here are cold, brutally cold. We're talking sub-zero temperatures and snow that sticks around like that one relative who forgets when to leave. If you hate shoveling or driving on ice, this could be a real con. But for many, the strong sense of community makes up for the long winters. Culturally, Green Bay punches above its weight. Between the Vintner Center for the Performing Arts, Lambeau Field tours, and local breweries, there's more to do than you might expect from a city of 107,000 people. Plus, Green Bay's crime rate is lower than many larger metros, and neighbors here still wave and check in on each other. Green Bay isn't glamorous, but it's practical, welcoming, and budget-friendly. A city where retirement feels grounded and connected, even if you occasionally need 3 layers of clothing just to fetch the mail. Number 5. Lincoln, Nebraska. Lincoln often gets overshadowed by Omaha, but retirees who pick Nebraska's capital are on to something smart. The median home price is around $265,000, well below the national average, and property taxes are higher than some states, but utilities, groceries, and healthcare costs balance things out. Overall, the cost of living sits about 10% lower than average, which helps your retirement income stretch. Healthcare is excellent, anchored by Bryan Health and Chi Health St. Elizabeth. Retirees appreciate not only the availability of advanced care, but also the fact that Lincoln is a smaller, manageable city. No nightmare traffic just to see a specialist. Lincoln is also incredibly livable. The city boasts over 130 miles of trails, so biking, jogging, or leisurely walks can be part of your daily routine. Holmes Lake and Pioneers Park provide fishing, hiking, and scenic picnic spots. And with the University of Nebraska right here, retirees benefit from cultural perks. Lectures, sports, concerts, and even continuing education if you're not done learning yet. Of course, winter isn't everyone's favorite in Lincoln. It's snowy, windy, and chilly, but it's not as extreme as the Dakotas. Summers, on the other hand, bring humid Midwestern heat. Another minor con is property tax rates, which can feel higher than expected given the home prices. Still, Lincoln offers a safe, clean, and affordable lifestyle. The population of about 300,000 makes it large enough for amenities, but small enough to keep a tight-knit community feel. Whether it's the farmers' markets, football Saturdays, or neighborhood gatherings, retirees often find Lincoln to be welcoming and surprisingly lively. It's not flashy, but it's reliable, and that's exactly what many people want in retirement. Number 4. Lexington, Kentucky. If retirement dreams involve rolling green hills, horse farms, and sipping bourbon on a front porch, Lexington delivers. Known as the horse capital of the world, this city offers a retirement lifestyle that's equal parts charming and practical. Median home prices sit around $285,000, making it more affordable than many other mid-sized metros. Add in Kentucky's lower-than-average cost of living, and retirees find they can actually enjoy life without obsessing over every penny. Healthcare is a major plus here, with the University of Kentucky Medical Center providing top-notch facilities and specialized care. Lexington also scores well for cultural amenities, Broadway shows at the Lexington Opera House, art galleries, and plenty of live bluegrass music. And if you're a sports fan, UK basketball basically counts as a religion here. Outdoorsy retirees love that Lexington isn't just about horses. The city has more than 100 parks, golf courses, and easy access to the Red River Gorge for hiking and camping. Food lovers will appreciate the thriving farm-to-table dining scene, and of course, Kentucky bourbon distilleries that make for excellent day trips. But let's keep it real. Lexington isn't perfect. Summers are hot and sticky, and traffic can be frustrating, especially around rush hour. Property crime rates are slightly higher than the national average, though not alarmingly so. And if you're not into college sports, you might feel a little out of place when the entire city shuts down for a Wildcats game. Still, Lexington strikes a balance that few cities can match. Affordable living, excellent healthcare, cultural variety, and natural beauty all in one package. For retirees, it's a place that feels welcoming and alive with enough variety to keep you engaged year-round. Number 3. Des Moines, Iowa. Des Moines doesn't scream retirement hotspot, but that's kind of the point. It's affordable, friendly, and full of surprises. The median home price sits around $220,000, nearly 40% below the national average, which means you're not blowing your savings just to keep a roof overhead. Cost of living here is roughly 12% below average, so everything from groceries to a night out at one of the local breweries won't have you clutching your wallet in shock. Healthcare is another big win. Mercy One and UnityOint Health are highly rated, and retirees appreciate not having to travel hours for specialized care. Add to that a network of senior programs, fitness centers, and wellness initiatives, and Des Moines starts looking like a retirement package deal. The lifestyle here might surprise you too. The city has over 75 meters of trails, gorgeous parks, and a vibrant downtown filled with restaurants, music venues, and even a sculpture park that makes you feel like you've stepped into an outdoor museum. Farmers markets, local festivals, and a strong art scene add flavor to life here. And with only about 215,000 residents, Des Moines offers a mix of small city comfort and big city amenities. Of course, winters in Iowa are not for the faint of heart. Snow, ice, and temperatures that make you wonder why you didn't just move to Florida. Summers can also get humid, but hey, at least you don't have to worry about hurricanes. Another small con is that public transit is limited, so unless you're a fan of long walks with groceries, a car is basically essential. Still, Des Moines delivers affordability, healthcare, and a surprisingly rich cultural life. For retirees looking for a safe, budget-friendly city where boredom is not included, this Midwest gem checks the boxes. Number 2. McAllen, Texas. McAllen is one of those cities where retirees quickly realize their dollar stretches further than they thought possible. The median home price hovers around $180,000, and overall cost of living is nearly 25% below the national average. Imagine eating out twice a week, paying your bills, and still having enough left over for a weekend trip, all without stressing over your bank account. Healthcare is another strong suit. McAllen is often called a medical hub of South Texas with multiple hospitals and specialized clinics serving the region. Retirees especially appreciate having advanced care close by without needing to travel hundreds of miles. Lifestyle here leans heavily into sunshine and culture. Winters are mild, hovering in the 60s and 70s, making outdoor activities like golfing, birdwatching, or strolling through local markets year-round options. The city's cultural flavor, influenced by its Mexican-American heritage, shines through in food, music, and festivals that keep life lively. But let's be real, summers can be brutally hot, regularly hitting the 90s and beyond. Air conditioning isn't a luxury here. It's survival equipment. There's also the occasional concern about property insurance, as South Texas is prone to extreme weather, and while McAllen is affordable, it doesn't have the same big city entertainment options you'd find in Dallas or Houston. Still, if your idea of retirement involves warmth, affordability, and a vibrant cultural backdrop, McAllen is hard to beat. It's a place where your savings last longer, your health care is close, and your days are sunny more often than not. Number 1. Johnson City, Tennessee. Johnson City often flies under the radar, but retirees who find it quickly realize it's a hidden gem. Nestled in the Appalachian Mountains, it offers stunning scenery, a laid-back pace, and a cost of living about 15% below the national average. The median home price hovers near $220,000, which feels almost unbelievable for mountain views that look straight out of a postcard. Healthcare access is excellent, anchored by the Johnson City Medical Center, part of Ballad Health. For retirees, having strong regional hospitals nearby means peace of mind as you age. Add in low property taxes and Tennessee's perk of no state income tax, and your retirement income stretches even further. Lifestyle here is all about balance. You've got outdoor adventure, hiking, fishing, boating on Boone Lake mixed with a cozy downtown that offers local breweries, music venues, and farmers markets. With East Tennessee State University in town, there's also an infusion of cultural events, sports, and continuing education opportunities. And despite being a smaller city of about 72,000 people, Johnson City doesn't feel isolated with Asheville and Knoxville just short drives away. Cons: winters can be chilly, though not extreme, and public transit is minimal, so you'll definitely need a car. Some might also find the pace slower than they'd like. It's not a nightlife capital unless your idea of excitement is a craft beer and live bluegrass, which honestly isn't too bad. Still, Johnson City blends affordability, healthcare care, and natural beauty in a way that's hard to beat. For retirees looking for a safe, scenic, and budget-friendly city, this Appalachian gem takes the top spot with ease.